That's us being optimistic, huh, Frank?
The boys are back in town, and talk about, I guess, perfect timing or bad timing. The La Brea has just gone off, so I guess we'll watch this race before we start talking turkey. Do you have anything in here? You're live in a pick 5.
No, I didn't play the pick 5, but I'm spready on my. If I'd done my pick 4, I thought it was a tough one. I went 5, 2, 6, 9, 10. Let's see.
Well, I'm already out of the all-turf pick 3.
I would take the 2. I would take the number 2, but he's hailing an Uber right now, so I don't know if that's unless he's got a rocket right here around the turn.
This was not how we wanted to start the show, ladies and gentlemen, but that's what happens when you have live streams. Crazy things happen. Didn't want to disrupt anybody's viewing of the La Brea, but it looks like, wow.
5, yeah. Baffert. Yep. I mean, his 1 to 5 earlier today couldn't do it. Didn't even finish in the money, huh? How many show jumpers in that race?
Well, there you go. You got a 5 to 1. Baffert. I don't do the pick 4 anymore for the website. I probably would have had this one singled. Boom. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Anyway, welcome everyone. The boys are back in town. We are back at Santa Anita Park. We actually have horses racing on green stuff today.
Yes, I forgot what it was like.
In a long time.
I forgot what it was like looking at the grass. I mean, what's your thoughts on this turf course? I mean, Rispoli, right back where he was before, closing from the clouds, and just, I mean, masterful ride earlier today. So, whew.
Yeah, depending on the race. I mean, I needed a closer in the downhill race, and Speed held pretty good down the hill. It's funny. The Mathis Brothers Mile was won by a horse called Hiding in Honduras, which of course is Warren Zevon. I'm hiding in Honduras. I'm a desperate man. Send lawyers, guns, and money. But Kieran, do you remember when we played in the Del Mar Fall Contest? That horse was the key to our whole day.
That was
it. In the last race, we had everything going to that horse.
Yes.
And as going to the gate, he dumped the rider and took off.
Yep. Yeah, that was just a continuation of
of your bad
Breeders' Cup, and I'm like, how many jockeys am I going to lose? In a 3-month period.
It's totally your fault, man. We were all over that horse. We actually had a shot to make some noise.
Oh no,
dump jock runs off. We're forced to play other horses, and of course we whip. And now he comes back today and pays $23.
That's horse racing.
That's horse racing. Well, the monkey's off your back. We did a show on Friday. You had a really, really good performance, Kieran. So
I thought this was It's only 1 in a row, Frank. I got to wait till we're like 3 or 4 in a row. Come on.
This is the royal pillow that bears the royal crown.
Yeah,
You're defending champion after hitting a very, very nice pick 3 on our last show. But you know what? You're only as good as your last winner. So what do we got going today, Kieran? We've got a really good sequence. 3 stakes races. Awesome. I have some strong opinions. Let's see if we have the same basis.
I mean, I have a strong opinion to start the leg, but not strong enough to single it, but pretty strong. Like I'm all about this number 2. I really love the number 2, and we actually talked about it the other day. Mondego, difference maker, is on this horse, and I think I read to you what I wrote about this race when I went through. This horse raced against Gold Phoenix when we won, our record Fort Del Mar handicap, and the jockey change here, especially to Pratt, is a difference maker. And even my notes, Gold Phoenix won that race because of Pratt's perfect timing. If he had been on Mondego, he might have beaten us that day. And I think
that's high praise.
KK should have moved a little bit sooner and was flying after the line and flying late. I think Pratt with the clock he has in his head. So that's why I had to make Mondego my top pick in here just because of that. And I think, Pratt, difference maker here.
Interesting. I think the jock change is very significant as well, only because this horse comes from way out of it. And the best work this horse did over the summer at Del Mar came in much longer races, in my opinion. So that was my concern with the horse. So I actually ended up making your horse a B. But if there's anyone who could overcome...
you've got it as a B. I've got it as an A, and it was 8-1 morning line. So that's definitely a horse guys need to look at, I think.
Well, this is why we do the show, right? Let's look at the tote board. We don't have to make our picks. We don't have to make our picks on Tuesday. We can actually change them if we want.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at who the favorite is. Stay Hot. We faced that horse many. I even said a lot of these same horses I've seen before in the races with Go Phoenix. Yeah, they go back and forth. Whoever gets the better trip essentially wins these races, and they just switch off each time. I'm not surprised Stay Hot is the favorite here, but I think 2-1 is a little bit short. I thought this was a race where we should have a lot of horses around the same price, is how I thought it.
Yeah, so you have the 2, Mondego is your top pick, and then Stay Hot as your second. I'm all about Stay Hot. I think Stay Hot's going to be very, very strong. You see I have your 2 up there, but I have your 2 kind of as a B selection. I thought the other Michael McCarthy, number 3, Endlessly, looked really interesting.
Yes, I ended up doing a backup ticket as well. If you go back to mine, I'm spready. I'm spready on my second one, and then All About a single in the next race, the JJ horse in the next race, and then 2 in the last. So
who was that single?
Number 5.
Yeah,
that's
Midland Money.
That's the one that JJ's on. So I thought, even though Pratt's in town and he always gets the good rides, I think when we're in California, the nod is always to JJ. So I'm always going to upgrade whatever Baffert JJ's on. That's just my preference.
See, if you look what I have, I'm all about the 8 and 10 in that middle leg, but I do have your 5, but I like your 5 fourth best. And I have a single in the last. So we'll see how you view my single. I think the 3. I love the 3 in the last leg. I play a couple of different tickets. I'm single to the 3 on 2 of them, and I'm spread on 1 with my A's in the other leg. But I love that 3.
I do not have the 3, which means that'll be your we must use in our community bet.
That's right. We do our community tickets now. We've had a good little run.
Yes.
We're up to like $1,200 in our account, right?
Yeah, in the last race, Frank, I thought the chalk Altiza, however you say it, looks like the second coming, but who knows? It's one of those, you know what I mean? It's like we won't know till today. We won't know till, and if the horse performs, we're going to go, what a race. And if the horse doesn't, we're going to go, well, he needed one. And that's the catch-22 with that one.
Yeah, Kieran's talking about number 10, Atsila. I'm not sure how you say that name.
Yes.
And it's a Richard Baltus European import coming out of Group 1s from overseas. So this is, even though this is a really, really good race, not quite the level of competition this horse has been facing overseas. But my problem with this, look at the trouble lines. Dwelt. If you dwell here in Southern California, I don't care how good you are. You're in big trouble. So
yeah, coming from the big tracks, if there's a track you want to come from, last out, Newmarket is the one, or Royal Ascot. So, the class is there, whether they need one or whatnot. And the one positive, though, is this horse won't mind this turf. It was good either or. So I don't think the turf is, the rain we got impacts this horse at all. It might even be a slight bonus. And then, how do I not use ribbons? The one time I don't use ribbons crushes me, You
want to tell everybody, because this is going back to the very, very first Double Trouble live show ever. And this is your story to tell, Kieran. So I will let you tell the story of ribbons and Mirko de Moro.
About the jockey. I was like, watch this jockey. He's gonna take off. he won that first race on Ribbons. Frank was just like, this horse has no chance. And we got the first double on our first show, which was, pretty good to start it off. And Ribbons was a big part of that.
To it all. That was all you.
But I mean, it took DeMuro quite a while to get used to racing here in California. And I mean, he cost you a few picks and you were mad at him. But as we saw, he now knows how it is here. He knows going opposite way on the track is a good thing.
At some point, something clicked along the way. But the funny thing, I think, right off the jump, the very first show we ever did, Kieran's handing out like 27-1 shots. And it was just like, we could not have started our show off any better with that pick. I do not like Ribbons today. But then again, I've never liked Ribbons. So would it surprise me if that horse won? I don't think so. Let's go to the group chat right away. RDW. Hope you're having a great, great time in Japan. I know you're overseas. Thanks for joining us. Here's his pick 3 play. 3, 4, 8, 9. Singling the 8, which is cornucopian. Baffert only has 100 horses in the next race.
I mean, his 9 in this first leg, Cabo Spirit, Smith rides, and it's all on Smith's ride. Which ride are you going to get? Is he going to lose by a nose, or is he going to absolutely dominate? This track the horse loves this track. 15 races, 4, 3, and 4. Sharp works, trainers 28. I mean, you can't go wrong with Cabo Spirit. But like I said, all these horses just take turns beating up on each other, and whoever gets the best ride usually is the one who comes home.
They all take turns losing to Gold Phoenix. That's how it is, right?
Well, we've lost to these guys too. Again, it's all about the trip. If you get the pace and the right setup, here's the
horses, thing. Yeah, I'm with you. They're very evenly matched, right? That's the point, I think. So he's not using your 2. And here's the thing, though. I'm looking through real quick, just scrolling through because I was looking at RDW's horses. You don't have the 7 at all, do you? I thought the 7 had a big chance today. Steadily improving horse. I thought that race.
I do have 7. What do you mean? I do have 7 on one of my tickets.
I'm going to say Suke. This is a family-friendly show. I'm not going to say suck it.
Okay, it's Suke. And if the horse doesn't cost me the race, it's going to be suck
it. If the horse loses, it's suck it. Exactly.
It's on my secondary ticket where I'm singling in the next leg. I
got it. All right, well, let's look at the board. Let's figure out what's going on.
Let's see who's legit going in here with Will Pays. Let's go with the pick 3 because that's usually where we're sniffing out.
That's where the good money is.
And it looks like 4 is 305, top dog. Second is the number 8 at 368. Then we jump up to, then number 7. 386, then number 9 at 473, number 11. Number 2, 707, and then number 11, 800. So I mean, it looks like it's pretty much 4, 7, and 7, 8, 9, which is how I think we all have that combination.
Yeah, but look at the double. The 7 is actually slightly favored in the double.
Yes,
and then the 4, and then the 8. So. Interesting that astronomers. I did not come up with astronomer.
I had astronomer just because I've seen it so many times, and it was one of those horses.
A million times.
I don't want to use it, but it's also the kind of race that if I don't use it, I was like, this will be the one where he, bites me, and I'm going to be mad that I didn't use it this time. So
right, but I'm worried about the distance.
But I mean. Also, you said fresh shoes off his mounts because of what happened in the last race. Who's riding this horse? That might make the difference right now.
That's a good point. That's what I heard on the simul feed.
Oh, they've got Ortiz is riding him now on Astronomer.
So, okay. Well, you don't lose anything there. Okay, let's see.
And I mean, Rispoli
let's
on
see the
3.
doubles going forward.
Oh, doubles going forward. All right, let's have a look. See.
Yeah, let's see how much of a favorite cornucopian is in the next.
So you want to see who the favorite is in the 8 in the next. 4 to 8 is $21.
Yeah.
7 to 8,
right?
7 to 8 is $18. So the 7 is getting good money again. Pick 3 money and now the double money. So the
But it
7
looks like
is
in the next leg, it's going to be the 8, the 10, and then the 5, and then the 3. All the 3 Bafferts are the ones taking the money. Cornucopian is going to go off favored, with Goal Oriented a close second. So there's really no surprises there that I can see. To me, the biggest surprise is that Astronomer's taking so much money, took so
maybe
much
it's on
money
the
in the
jockey.
Workday.
Maybe the jockey changes. People are doing that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Your 2 is kind of I'm back in this race now, Kieran. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. But your 2 is kind of lukewarm on the board and lukewarm in the will pays. So no one is hopping on that Pratt angle like you are. So
I mean, I'm happy with
if you're
that.
right,
And I
you
mean,
get paid. Yeah.
And it's one of those things. It's races that I keyed in on, and that was a big race day for me. And I pay really good attention to the other horses that race and what happened. And that was one of those when we came out of that race. I was like, thank goodness we had Pratt on, because Pratt might have upset us on this other horse.
Made the
If he was
difference.
on. So
Absolutely made the difference. All right, we got 13 minutes to post. Let me roll through some comments, see what the DTL crew is up to. Dan H., can we trust Cornucopian? I mean, you can trust him if that's the one that Baffert wants to win. You know, who's playing the Baffert shell game here? He's got 4 of them. All 4 of them can win. I mean, remember Matticat Road was the talk, was supposed to come back the same day hiding in Honduras at Del Mar over the fall during that contest, and missed the workout or whatever and had a scratch. But, I mean, that horse was going to be odds on that day. And now you're going to get that horse as 4th choice with 3 other Bafferts?
I actually thought, and the reason I've got a ticket where I'm spreading in this leg and I'm singling the other Baffert Midland money, because I thought that was a monster closing kick last out, going 6.5. And I thought this added distance will be perfect for this horse. And I thought I'd get a better price on it too. So that's like a Baffert separator, if you would call it, but not really, because I think everyone's going to hop on the other Baffert.
Well, yeah, I mean, your Baffert's going to be the third Baffert, so absolutely can win. Real quick, Street Sense, thanks for joining us. Anmer Hall
got
in
hammered
the
onto the
downhill
rail.
race. Yeah, in the downhill race, Winning Patriot came over sharply and forced Anmer Hall and Freysu into the rail. Actually, hit the rail. He lost his irons, and I think he hurt his leg. The horse, I believe, is totally fine. Nobody went down or anything, but pulled up out of the race, and I think Freysu went to get his leg checked out. So I believe that's why he is off.
And I mean, I was with him too. I thought Amner was a pretty good single, but then, as we talk about many times, no matter how good the horse is, that inside area sucks on the hill.
Down the hill, it's brutal. In a big full field, it is absolutely brutal.
I mean, I should have known better. I would not have been on that winner, but yeah, big full fields, no matter who you are on the inside, it's almost a negative, like drop it.
It is a negative. It's definitely a negative.
Don't use the horse if you can, is what it usually is.
Unfortunately, the horse didn't get a chance to show his best stuff, but that's like Kieran said, that's part of the problem.
But at least that ride is one where you mark a line through the race. It was a paid workout. See where it comes out. It'll probably be back in 3 or 4 weeks, weather depending, I would say.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Jeff. Same with an off-ray. Good to see you again. Yes, we are going to end the year with a bang. Let me see what Dan said. Looking for a few prices outside of the 7. Who is the 7? Suchet. 579 and a double. Second leg 3 after hearing your commentary. Last race I was super spready. All right. Well, let us know what you think.
I love the 2 in here. I mean, that's my biggest write-up I've done for a horse in a while. Mondego. We shall see, though.
Yeah, and then Dan's talking about with Matticat Road. Again, there's 4 Bafferts, really. I mean, you can make a case for all of them, right, Kieran? It's just a matter of, which one is going to win. Look at this. Paul Victory needs the 8 for a $5,700 double. How about that? Needs Astronomer. Yeah. Wow, good for you. Good luck. I do not see Astronomer, but, wouldn't be the first time I was wrong, Kieran.
Nope.
Let's see. Anybody else got any plays?
I'm trying to see if we've got any straying on the pool money here.
Yeah, anything interesting coming?
I mean, it's still I mean, I think we're still showing Stay Hot as the favorite,
Yep,
but
2-1.
based on the double pool money and the pick three, when the gates open, I think 7's going to be the favorite. Which is, I was hoping we'd get that 6-1 morning line. I mean, the 7 is lowest pay. We got 7 with 8 is paying $18.
Let me see.
4 with 8 is paying 21.
Yeah, you know what, Karen, you're right. The imputed odds have the 7 in this race favored over the 4.
And it's been like that since the jump. Like, it's not really changed. So, and we've been slowly seeing the win money come in on the 7. I'm thinking that 7's probably going to go off at 6-5 if I was to guess. We shall see, though.
Oh, not that short. No way. No way. I don't believe so. I think the horse will go favorite, but not that short.
Will pays.
You're taking some sneaky money in the double.
I mean, just having Pratt on. I mean, you would think the horse would get some money. He picked the horse, you know. Big jockey upgrade. Like, big jockey upgrade. And if you look at the notes in the last few races, you know, just the timing might have been a little bit different, you know. I mean, KK already won today, but that was when he couldn't win anything, you know, during the summer.
Yep. Yeah, no, that is a big difference because, like I said, my concern with that horse was too far back and too short. But, you know, you're dealing with Pratt. Pratt will have the horse in the right spot no matter what. You know what I mean? So let's put our plays back up real quick, just so I can explain my strategy here. I like one horse in each. Actually, I like the 4 here as a single on one of my tickets. I'm using the 8-10 in the middle leg on all of my tickets, and then I'm singling the 3 on some of my tickets. And then I have one ticket to start this pick 3, spreading here to the 8 and the 10, who are my A's, and to the 3, who are my A's. If you follow my analysis on the Santa Anita website, you will see my letter grades and my analysis of every horse. So that'll give you an idea of why I structured my bets the way I did. I'm going to put Kieran's up here. He's starting with the 2 and the 4, then he's going spread, and then he's coming back spread, single, tight. Very similar strategy to me, like tight on one ticket here and then spread on one ticket here to get out if we're wrong about our top bets.
And the reason that's great is if both tickets go down, the beauty of having the low take pick 3 and double stacked together is we can come back with the double and adjust. And if we're alive, I can adjust my double and add horses I don't have. Like, my notes were Little Red Feather has a horse in the last race, Slick. And, you know, if I'm alive out of this leg with some choices, I might throw a $5 double because at 20-1 morning line, it might pay, you know? So that's the beauty of doing it live.
That's why we do the show. Yep. Horse racing is a gambling game, right, Kieran?
Yeah, we don't.
Hey, how about Mikey P from In the Money Media? Mikey P, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Hey, let us know what you're playing here, man. Give us your pick 3 ticket. Lots of value. You know, Kieran and I, we track every time we do a show, and the fact that the pick 3 and double pays are consistently paying more than the win parlay. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that this is the pool you need to, these are the pools you need to play, then I don't know what else. I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't.
And I mean, the beauty of it when we get this far along is we can look at Will pays on pick 3s and doubles into the race, and we can look at them out of the races and see who's adjusting where. Like on our show the other day, be able to hop on just looking at, well, the big money really liked this horse, you know, on the pick 3. And when they got to the double, they went ice cold on it and went to another horse that ended up winning. So, I mean, use the information, use live information. We're just taking that info and changing our bets.
100% correct, Kieran. The info is available to us. So that's part of the reason where I just put my pick 3 play out. I have an idea of what my double might be, but it really all depends on how the first leg of the pick 3 starts. I don't want to play spoiler or anything, Kieran, but you actually do it a little differently. You actually map your play out. So you have it ready to go, you know, so you don't have to scramble in the moment if let's say things don't work out in that first leg or whatever, you're already ready, you're prepared, and then you can
and then I can add our other stuff, and then we do our community. So there's other ways I can, pivot
right.
depending on what.
And
actually,
go ahead.
I was going to say, in this next race 10, there's actually a price I kind of like. Number 1, I think Mikey P said he liked that one too. Mudus Bestia. Edwin rides this horse. Pratt jumped off, and everyone's going to give it a negative, but Pratt's always going to go to the Baffert. You can't downgrade a horse that Pratt leaves if he's going to a Baffert monster. And my notes were, it's won the last 2, and Edwin's on. And you know what the plan is? Go to the front, come catch me. And we shall see. I mean, at least we know there'll be pace in that race, and maybe everyone's going to fold like a cheap suit, and he's going to steal it on the front. So that's why I've got it on one of my tickets.
Yeah, my concern with that, a couple of things, and again, this is why you're going to get a good price on the horse, though. I don't like the rail at 7 furlongs. You have that gap, you break in, you lose a step, it's a disaster. And also, those 2 races were at Del Mar, and I'm not sure of the quality of the field that this horse beat, but I'm telling you, those were fast races, and you have one of the best gate jocks and speed jocks in the colonies. So, yeah, the instructions are going to be go as hard as you can, for as far as you can, and as fast as you can.
Yeah, his mounts, you rarely, if ever, see, left at the gate or bobbled at the gate. His horses break fantastic. And I remember when we were at Jocktails, I was like, how do you always break? And he was telling me what he does. I mean, it was fascinating. I don't know why more jockeys, I tell the young guys, this is what you should do. And he's like, they don't listen.
No, he's one of the best, and he has been for a very long time. And so Mikey P is about the 1 in the Malibu, and also the 3, the other Baffert, the 4th choice of the Bafferts. And like Kieran and I said, I mean, I really believe any one of these Bafferts can win, any one of them. And then Mikey P, since we're on the topic of his plays, he is against the 10 in the last race, and he likes the 9 the best.
We kind of talked about it. I mean, the 9. I didn't look at the 9 at all. Let's see.
Oh, one of Jonathan Thomas's many horses in that race, I believe. Is that one of the ones I came up with?
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it. It came from Colonial. I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But
let me look real quick. 9. I have the horse as a C, which means I don't think I used the horse on my ticket. How are we doing on time here? I don't want to distract anybody from getting their bets in and whatnot. Well, I did not use the 9 in the last race, Mikey.
The last race, Frank, I have 7 on one of my tickets, Resolve, with Diego, and I know you're never using them because it's on turf. And you'll recall the last race for this horse, he made that too early move and got caught on the line for a big double payout for me. So I thought the horse would have won last out. He moved too early, slightly shorter today. Not without a chance. We'll see.
It's not because of Diego that I wouldn't use the horse. I bet this horse probably 11 out of his 13, her 13 starts.
And you're off today.
For me, so.
And you're off.
I've been off the last 3 starts.
Mega upgrade, everyone. The Scatoni off angle is going to come bite him now. Come on, let's go.
She hasn't been able to win allowance races. I can't see it. If she wins, forget. I mean, whatever. If she wins and you end up hitting for stacks, I'll congratulate you.
I will say that the interesting
I will be very surprised.
That last race, Frank, surprising to me when I looked at it. Favorites win 55% of the time, and 5 to 1.
There's usually one real classy filly in there.
Yeah, and
probably
90% of the time the horse is 5 to 1 or less. So it's not usually a long shot hunting race, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I'm pretty tight. I singled the 3 in that last race. I think the 3 is going to be the nuts.
Well, I had to come back with a double because I'm not using the 3 at all. I mean, I'll probably use it on our community bet. Yeah, but the 3 wins the last. I'm out on everything.
Here's someone who likes your 2, Kieran. Charlie Steinbrenner. He's joined the show before. Welcome back. Pratt and McCarthy horse workouts were great. That's your Mondego. I think Mondego. I think that was the only Kimura winner I had all summer was on that horse. I absolutely loved Mondego. Which race was it here? August 2nd. Great price. Kimura
Hmm.
actually gave a very good ride, got up to win by a neck.
Yeah,
But
British
I
Isles
had
was in
bad
that
luck
race.
with Kimura all summer. Huh?
Yeah, that was that
What'd you
race.
say?
He beat British Isles in that race. I remember that one.
Dan H. Think the sequence pays off? It better. Frank, isn't your $3 late pick 3-4 with it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 times 2 is 18. No, 18 times 3.
54.
Yeah, I think I have it as 54. But if my math is wrong, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, we're getting
Santa
loading
Anita
into
doubled. 4, 8 with 1, 3, and all right. Well, thanks for getting your pick in, Jay. Are you going to play the late pick 3? You might as well. Got to be in it to win it. All right, they're at the gate. Real quick at the odds board, Kieran. Both the 4 and the 7 are 5-2. Slight tilt to the 4. Astronomer 5-1. Cabo Spirit 6-1. Everybody else is double digits. You know what? I got to do a little win bet on Endlessly here. I mean, at that price, that's ridiculous. I have that horse as an A. Come on, let me get it in. This is why we do live. This is why we do the show live, guys.
I'm doing a win bet on my Mondego.
Hate for Endlessly to win and then get knocked out of the pick 3 on a horse that's 20-1. This horse Endlessly has a lot of back class. I mean, this horse is just really, really good. I know the horse, looks like he may have not have trained on, but he's got some excuses. I mean, ran in the grade 1 Manhattan. Up, they're off. All right, good luck, everyone. Let's go.
Wow.
I'm done with the turf racing already. I'm done. Speed, no.
Oh, Pratt got the golden.
What's doing? That horse should have been on front by 10.
Yeah, Mike Smith stole it. You got the Mike Smith who upsets the apple cart. Wow.
This turf course is infuriating. It is infuriating. How does that happen? Oh my God. How does that happen? I'm done with Stay Hot. I will never bet that horse again. Never bet that horse again. No excuses. Horse is just no good. Just does not have that late punch. No killer instinct. No bueno.
I mean,
nobody else had anything to close into.
Mondego wasn't good enough for this race, but that was a nice closing move. That's not a horse to discount. I mean, Cabo was just too good.
No, he wasn't.
Well, good. Too
Cabo
good on this track.
Gifted the race on a speed favoring turf course.
Yep.
Oh my God, that was insane.
Gate to wire, Mike Smith, huh? Like the old days. Don't fall off.
Look, I mean, Cabo Spirit is a cool horse. I'm not knocking. believe me, I'm not knocking Cabo
No,
Spirit
I agree.
or the job that Georgie P has done with this horse. This horse is a freaking total pro. You got to love horses like this. It's infuriating to me when turf races with good horses are won wire to wire like that. I mean, that is just insane. Look at Nessa's last hurrah races. This horse, how did that horse 8 lengths back of Cabo Spirit?
Like, usually we would have seen everyone swoop at the end and swallow them up, at the 16th.
No, at Del Mar, Cabo Spirit would have finished 8th.
Yeah.
It's just a different turf course. We got to have a mindset. This is my fault.
We got to remember right now. Yeah, this
I'm stubborn.
This turf course is we got to play the course. We got to play the course.
Very, very different. Very, very different. Well, the show is called Double Trouble, right? So we do get a free pass on whipping in the big 3.
I'm all about the 5 here because that was my
So did you use Cabo Spirit? Are you alive, Kieran?
Yeah, I'm alive. But I'm alive to my single. This is my single race, number 5.
Let me put your ticket up. Excuse me. Hiccups. 2-4, and then. Oh, look at that! You squeaked by.
He was my third choice. I mean, I really should have had him on my first ticket.
Third choice. You're right. He was your third choice. Good call.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, look at this. Here we go, Frank. Poof, $104. Poof, poof, poof. Oh my God, I'm so over Stay Hot. Like, to me, that's the biggest takeaway of the race. Stay Hot just is not. It stinks.
But
Stay Hot stinks.
What did he end up finishing? I mean, paycheck course. Oh, 4th place. How much was this race? It was what was the pot?
That was his race to win. He was finally going to get back to the winner's circle in a graded race out here in California. Ortiz did everything right. I mean, he hugged the rail. Yeah. He got the best trip of everyone.
I mean, I thought he was going to swallow them up, and I actually thought Suck It would have, when he made that wide turn, was going to swallow them too. But Suck It sucked. So
Suck It sucked. It did suck it. So did Stay Hot. Again, though, I don't want to be negative.
Onward. Next race.
Hats off to Cabo Spirit.
Here we go. Double time. Double trouble. Here we go.
That's it. It's the name of the show, isn't it? Let me just roll through the comments real quick. Just say hi to everyone. So Jay already has his double. 4-8 to the 1-3. 1-4-8-10 to the 1-3. Chris, hey, God, great. Greetings from Levi's Stadium. Love Cabo Spirit. Good for you, man. Congrats. And go Niners, right? Let's do it. Sunday Night Spirit. Good for you, Chris. Paul Victory. Thought the 8 was getting there. Look, I was way wrong about that race. Didn't think Cabo Spirit could wire him and didn't think Astronomer was any good. They ran 1-2.
Yeah, the wheel pays on the double, Frank. 10 is the slight favorite at $47. Then we're at 8 at 49. Then we go to 3 at 77. And my 5 that I need to stay alive at $85. And then it starts going exponentially higher. The 3, Manicat Road. So it's all the Baffords, I actually thought, we'll see. I thought the 5 would have gotten more money, but I guess JJ's on the ugly stepchild of the Baffords, I suppose. At least with the actually, we should look at what the pick 3 will put, because that's usually what tells us. Pick 3.
We'll look at all that stuff. Hold on, let me
read Pick 3 is the 8 is paying 141, 10 is paying 159, 3 is 174, and 5 is 184. So.
All right. Well, we'll revisit those when we look at the tote. Let me just run through, because Chris is busy at the game. He's alive to the 5-8-10, 3-9-10. I'm going to star that so we can come back and look at that and root for you. RDW results 98243. Okay, thank you for that. Good fella. Always look, yeah, that's kind of how I feel, good fella. I always look at him and then always decide someone's going to be better, and then he laughs in my face. So good for him. One thing, Karen, before I forget.
We actually did talk about Cobble. We said it's all about Smith's ride, and he rode the turf course perfect,
yes,
He's either going to win
alive.
or
You're alive. You called it. You called it. Again, I'm just frustrated because I really thought today was Stay Hot's day, and he had other than the fact that the race, that was a really strangely run race, but still, I mean, if you're the 2-1 favorite and you get a perfect rail skimming trip like that, you should win. And he just found nothing. Anyway, Kieran, what I was going to say, I'm looking at my ADW Express bet. Guess what tool is back?
Oh, did they bring it back?
Well, Santa Anita has the trifecta probable tool.
There we go. Okay.
How about that? We have some extra information.
Player-friendly track.
Show.
The OGs,
right.
They're the one that started this trend. You know what I mean? They all the credit, and now they brought that tool back. That's great.
You called it, Kieran. Player-friendly track. So now, in the last leg,
they started this wave.
Now we can actually use it and, try and figure out some interesting things. All right, Frank's got to start working on a double because that was just a disaster for me. Oh, my goodness. I went from being so hot on the dirt when there was no Santa Anita, and now it's like 2 turf races, and I'm like not even. Oof. All right. Anyway, let's go back to what you were talking about, the will pays. Now that there's some money in the win pool.
Yeah, we're essentially it's touch and go between 8 and 10 being the favorite, and then Madaket Road is third of the Baffords, and the JJ one is the Ugly Stepchild, which is not how I saw it being.
But you know what? That's how you probably want it because it's
that's
the other Baffert.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! All right, so yeah, let's see. The 8 and the 10 are equal. Well, your 3 is the slight favorite over the 5 and the double. So third choice, and in the pick 3 as well, but just not on the win end at the moment. Oh, but I think you already said this, Kieran, but the 8 in the pick 3 will pays is 282 and the 10 is 318. So the 8 will go off favored.
Correct, yeah. Unless the bat phone rings and they get some more information and they change their you know what I mean? Which is what happens, and we can see that real time when it happens. Yeah. Like when they make their adjustment, that's what they're going to do.
Kieran, I was just going to say that for people who are just watching the show for the first time, joining Santa Anita on opening day, can you explain to them a little bit what we're talking about when we look at the will pays, compare the double compared to the pick 3, where the money is, and also with the probables as well?
So the beauty of us looking gambling real time is we get to look at what the will pays are into this race, as in and the double, but more we see the smart money usually being in the pick 3. So we'll take that money and we'll go, okay, who's the lowest pay in the pick 3 or the double? And then we'll look and see, all right, so is that horse the favorite right now? And then we'll take that information. We'll go, okay, the horse we think is going to be the favorite in the next leg. Are these guys getting similar money or are they changing to a different horse? And that helps us kind of rank what we think is a favorite, a real favorite, or is he phony favorite? And we can find some value. And that's what we're trying to hunt for here, real time.
Or if there's a horse who we may have overlooked who's getting a lot of money, who is getting a ton of money in the will pays and is going to pay really well, is going to pay shorter than we expected. There was a horse a couple of weeks ago where the horse was like 5th choice on the tote board, like 4th choice on the double, but was favorite in the pick 3.
We made money on that. And we were
exactly.
we were like, this horse should be 6 to 5. I remember it. And we were like, if this horse is anything over is 5 to 2 or more, we're going to bet it to win. And we did. And it won like it should have been a 1 to 5 horse.
Yeah.
Like,
the horse was 5 or 6 to 1 because the strong money was already paying out in the will pay. They had already made that horse the favorite in the will pay. So that's just an example of using all of the available information in real time. And that's
I mean, real time, we may have a jockey who couldn't lose, and that's going to change things. Or we have a jockey who couldn't win if he was on flight line. So, but we don't know that till we actually get to the races and we're okay. Everyone's changing. Let's pivot. Move the money. All right. So Frank, have you done are you sticking with your double? Have you put together a double for yourself?
I'm doing it right now. I'm all about the 3 in the next leg. So I want to look at some probables, but how much I'm going to wait a little bit, wait for there to be more
16
money.
Minutes.
Yeah. I'm going to wait for there to be a little more money in the double pool, but I'll just tell you my general strategy. I am going to look at doubles with the 3, 5, 8, and 10 in this race, just to the 3 in the next race. And I'm going to weight them based on how little or how much they're paying. I have a feeling at the 8 and the 10, I'm probably going to have to pay for like, $40 or something.
Well, I already know, like, you know how we do our bets where we each go, this is the horse I think we must use, and this is the price we're going to use. So I already have my component of that done. I think we must use the 5 because it keeps me alive, and my long shot's going to be the number 1. So I've got my work done on that.
Yeah, I don't know what we want to do on the community ticket because I'm not like super clever.
And I actually need to look and see if some horses I want to use in the next race, because I talked about, I'm all about. Actually, let's look and see. I mean, what's the favorite right now paying into who we think is going to be the chalk in the next? So right now,
8-3.
8-3 is $43.
Yeah. And 10.
So in the last race,
3's going to win that race.
Okay.
Lock it up. 3's winning that race. Top pick of the day, single on the card. To the hoop.
So right now, the 8-3 is paying $43, and the horse that if I think is legit that a lot of people are off, the 10 is paying $65. So yeah, I mean, looking at the betting, Frank, the 3 is the favorite with the 8. Then we go up to the 2 at $59. Will then the Pratt horse? Will then not surprise
Thomas horse? Yeah.
And then the 10 at $66. My 11 ribbons is $282. My crazy horse with Diego, $1,100. Yeah, it's got no chance. What's interesting is the slick, the model horse, number 5 is $348. I mean, if I'm against the 3 in the next race, I could probably spread a little bit here and spend $20. And if it hits with a couple of my prices, I'm happy, but we shall see.
Yeah. Here, people have been trying to tell us this, Kieran. The 9 is scratched in this race. Was that a typo? I mean, everybody knew Barnes was going to scratch.
It was a typo, yes.
So while you're correcting that, can you change that for the audience? Fix that. And I'm going to say hi to 4 horses to win, a new subscriber. Thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe, everyone. Something we always forget to say. So let me look on your pick 3. Yeah, you had the 9 in your pick 3 as well.
I just was when I did it this morning. I didn't think to change it and go back. I thought I had.
Yeah, so
that double is only a $40 double now, which gives me some ammo to spend.
This is why we do quality control. Thank you, audience. I would think that my partner would know enough to check the scratches and change accordingly, but what can you do? That's why we have the DTL crew.
I copy paste errored.
All right. Well, Terry, welcoming our new subscriber. Thank you. How about this? Jeff is saying, Kieran, we're now up to 416 subscribers.
Yep, we had.
Come on, guys, we got to get to 500. Got to get to 500 subscribers. I know we have a lot more people who are watching and not subscribing. Come on, guys, show us some love. You got to subscribe. You got to like and subscribe. Otherwise, you might force us to do a subscriber-only show. You don't want to be left out in the cold.
Which is what we actually debated doing. So it might be down the road.
It might be down the road, and hopefully pretty soon we'll have some good news to announce with Santa Anita about possibly doing some exclusive shows. We'll announce that if and when it happens. So while Kieran's doing that, let me see 5, 8, 10 for Chris because he had Cabo in the first leg. Anyone else alive? Anyone else use Cabo? Oh, yeah, Paul Victory. I am so sorry, my friend. He was alive to stacks in the last race.
That was
Astronomer. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, Paul. But you know what? You could come back and you're going to crush this late double. Shake it off. Play it with us. Let us know.
You need to get your ticket together, Frank, so we can strategize our community ticket.
Okay, I have my ticket. I just don't know what the amounts are. So let's
All
take
right.
a look at the will pays again.
So what's your
It's still
ticket going to
10
be?
minutes. I'm going to put my ticket up, but I won't put the amounts up until we know a little more.
All right. What do you think?
But I'll put up amounts, but I might change the amount. So $40 double, 8, 10 with 3. That's $80. Yeah, I already put that in when you were talking, but and then just come back right now with a $10 double, 3, 5 with 3 for another 20. So that's $100. Again,
Right.
I might change that if the combo gets whacked or something. I'm really annoyed because I wanted to be alive in the pick 3 to my single. I should have gone spready all. I really don't think this horse.
And your single was 10 in this race, right, Frank?
No, 8-10. I don't have a single in this
8-10.
race. I'm 8-10.
Okay.
Those are my
8-10.
2 A's.
All right.
Yeah, I thought Stay Hot was a potential single in the first leg. Then I was 8-10 here. I couldn't separate them, and then I was just singled to the 3 in the nightcap. So that's what I'm doing in my double. Let me put it right up here, Kieran. Again, those amounts might change, but I'm all about the 3 in the next race. That's that out of the whole sequence. That was my strongest pick. That's the only A I have in the race, I believe. Let me see. Do I have another A? No. My B's are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If you want to talk about those for our communal, you like any of those in the 10th, in the 11th?
No, on the 11th, I
Yeah,
essentially was my picks in the 11th were in order were 10, 11, 2, 7. 7 was my crazy stuff's happening, but I did not use your 3. That's why I'm trying to come together. The fact that I've got $20 to spend, I'm going to have to use your 3 somewhere here. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would use it with your top pick, right? Your Midland money.
Yep.
That was paying 134. Let's see what it's paying now. 3-3 is 86, so that came in.
That's 85.
So that's what I mean. I'm going to have to adjust my amounts.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the 10-3 is the favorite at 42. No, 10-10 just went favorite at 42. So the 10, let's see. I mean, the 10, yeah, your 10 is definitely live. No surprise there. Who else is taking money in the next leg? The 2 and the, it looks like a 4-horse race.
Yes.
It's the 10, the 3, $40.47, and then the 2 is 60, and then the 8 is 121. Everyone else is paying, higher than that. Who is the 8? Maybe we'll do something with the 8 if there's value. Oh, the Anamia horse with JJ up. Yeah, I mean, she looks fine. DTL Crew, let us know who you like. We're trying to put a community team together.
Trying to figure out what to do here. Yeah. Oh, Cornucopia just scratched. 8 just scratched, Frank.
Yeah, my executive producer just came out and told me. She's got the news before me.
I just looked. I was like, why was there no 8 on the wheel pace? What happened?
What is wrong with Baffert, man?
That's wow. That changes
everything. Oh my goodness. Hey, Carlos, thank you for joining us, man. Ooh, who's that Breeders' Cup flower garland that you have there? That looks pretty cool. Tell the fam we said hi. Sunday with Scatoni and Thornton and the Ortegas. I love it. Racing downwind, pick 3 play. Was singling the 8. Well, getting the favorite, I guess, right? Give me the kid Scatoni right? In the house. That's my sister. What, Kieran?
We get the favorite, right? Or do we need to cancel our bet?
Yeah, no. Well, the double, you double, you get nothing.
Yeah.
You get a refund if you're starting it. But the pick 3, I believe you get the favorite. Yeah, RDW has been on fire, not just here on our show, but everywhere. The man is internationally known, and he's crushing it. Follow at Racing Downwind on X, please. Here, Dana Miller, Mike Smith said his horse. Yeah, well, he did. He went through slow, unchallenged, whatever. But yeah, LD, thanks for joining us. Good luck with Slick. Right? Slick's in the last race, Kieran?
Yep. Slick's in the last race, yep.
All right, so we got 6 minutes to post. They're probably going to slow things down a little bit because of that scratch.
Yeah, because of this. Yeah, they'll give people time now.
Yeah, thanks, guys, for letting us know. Yeah, I looked at the chat balloon, and all of a sudden it was like 20 people. 8 scratched, 8's out.
Yeah, well, I was looking at the problem. I was like, why is 8 not showing any wheel pace? And I went back to that, that last race, and I was like, he's scratched. What's going on here?
So now the probables with the 10 are going to be awful, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's going to hammer everything now.
That's such a bummer. So yeah, so I guess if you're alive to the 8 if you're in the pay leg with the 8, you must.
My 3 is probably going to get a lot more money than it would have because of that scratch as well. Or not my 3. Yep. My 5 is down to 3-1.
Yeah. Wow. This changes. See, this is why we do a live show, right, Kieran? If everybody single cornucopian this morning, kind of screwed now, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Come gamble with us.
Pivot real time.
The greatest gambling show on earth. Let's see, Carlos. His double is 1-4-5 with the 3-4. Yeah, Mikey P liked the 1.
Yeah, I like the 1.
Talked about that, Kieran.
And I like the 1 as well. Yep.
Yeah, you guys talked about that. And then 4, Speedy Wilson. Phil D'Amato, 7, Furlong Specialist. Horses improving. Tough test today, though. And then, of course, the 5 Midland Money.
Yeah,
so, look, Carlos is against the favorite.
Speedy Wilson is 3 for 3 at the distance. If you're looking for, what I mean? It's like, it's not. And my notes here were upset the Baffert specials. 3 for 3 at the distance. I mean, it'll kill my pick 3, but I have it on a double, so I'll be okay.
Yeah, all right. Pink Derby hat. Welcome, Pink Derby hat. I love that handle. Caveat, 5 drinks in, but rolling with the 10. To the eyes, this is our kind of player right here. How many are you in, Kieran?
I just
one. Third?
No, just 1.
Come on, man. This is why you're not being creative. Let's go. Get that
I'm looking right now. Going. Hey, so our community bet.
Yes.
I think, because I'm alive on the 5 is my favorite, and 1 is my chalk. So that's my 2 horses for this race are 5-1.
Okay, let me put your double up here. In the community, you want to use 5-1?
Yes, correct.
I want to use. How about we go 4? Let's go 4-7. Let's try to blow it up.
4-7.
And I'm just going to use. I just want my 3 in the next leg.
And you just want your 3 in the next leg, and I want my 10-11.
So we're doing a community ticket. We're trying to take some fuzzy opinions and combine them with some of our strong opinions. We might not play combos that we already have, but we're doing this as a fun little thing to see if we can be in the moment and try and be creative and think outside the box. So, Kieran, let me put it up on the screen.
So this first leg, we've got 1-4-5-7, correct?
1, 4. Yep.
And in the next leg, we've got 3, 10, 11.
So
let's
4 times 3 is 12. That's $70. Let's make sure they're paying okay, though. We might have to up some.
Bucks? Oh yeah, no, it's
right. $5 doubles.
It's $60 for $5.
1, 2. Yeah, 4 times 3. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, 12 times 5.
So let's see what our lowest pay. Our lowest pay would be probably the 5 with the 3, and 5 with 3 is paying 105.
Okay, you know what? Maybe. Oh, the 5 was your pick, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's keep it then. We'll play it an extra time. How about that? Let's play it an extra time.
Well, I mean, even if we get the lowest one, it's our bet's going to cost 60, and if we play it the lowest way, 5 with 3 is paying $103. We still make 40 bucks.
But let's play it an extra time because you
You want to
really
do
like
10
the
bucks?
5.
All right, 10
Yeah,
bucks.
because you really like that, and I really like the 3. So I think I actually think that's smart.
All right, so 120. Yep.
So 5, 3. So that's $20. So now we're at 80, right?
Yep. And then I'm going to come back with a bet because I had that, I didn't update my bet with the 10. And I'm going to do a $20 double, 10 with 10.
All right, let me add that for you. Make sure, did you get our community bet in?
Community bet was the first one I did. In.
Okay, $20 double, 10-10.
Yep.
Kieran?
Yes,
that's
$20
your in the
double.
moment favorite bet.
Yep.
Love it.
And then I'm looking. We already have the 3 covered in our community because I was going to possibly do a community bet, but I might do my 1-4 with your 3 just because it's paying so well.
All right, well, hold off on that because I got to edit mine because I do $50. I have to change mine because of the scratch. $50 double, 10-3, and then what do I have? 3. Oh.
Yep.
1, 3, 5. So that's 30.
This is what you get when you watch us, guys. We pivot live. Just because of the pays, we're looking at some
We're
nice
finding a way. Let's go.
And I actually didn't look to see what my 5 into. I was going to do a bet. I'm just firing away. I'm not.
But hold on, Kieran. What's your other double? You said you had another double for me to put up.
10, let me do.
1, 3,
I was going to 5. I was going to do 5-10 into the Little Red Feather Horse Slick. I got to support the crew.
5 what? 5-10.
5-10 with 5.
Okay. So that's enough. See, Kieran is single-handedly responsible
for driving up the pools like thousands of dollars.
He doesn't mess around, man. This is what we did. This is why the pools are off the chain.
I mean, the pays are so nice, Frank. Like even with you having us add, the 4 and the 7 into your 3 in the next race, paying pretty good. I mean, you're just if we get a big price in here, just looking at your 4 into the 3. Is $855, Frank. The 7 into the 3, Frank, is $1579 times 2. So that's why we do it.
Good horse.
Yeah. So I mean,
I didn't have the Smooth Cruiser as one of my top picks on my write-up and whatnot, but this horse I'm talking about the 7 Smooth Cruising in this race, owes me $0. I had this horse in a contest when the horse broke his maiden at 21-1. He beat journalism.
Oh, wow.
Beat journalism. And look, I mean, he's been running against older horses and stuff. That horse could, if the Baffords don't fire, that horse could definitely win.
And it's always a thing. Like when the Baffords do not fire, my words, you get paid really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, because even though they're hammered in the win pool, they pay even less in the in the multis. Let's look at the board real quick. Matticat Road 5-2, Midland Money 7-2. That's funny. They have Cornucopia and Scratch, but they still have the odds at 3-2 on this Express Bet. Let me refresh this page. Wow. So goal oriented now, even money. No surprise though, right? I mean.
I'm okay with that because I was really off it. So I'm hoping, JJ goes, hey, see, I get to pick the horses here. That's my hope for this race. And you know what? The fact that the one that Pratt was on makes you kind of go, did JJ know? Does he know which one to stay with or stay with?
Yeah.
All
right, they're loading. This is going to be so exciting. I love the Malibu. It's one of my favorite races. While they're loading, just real quick, we have 2 live links, yes, because one is vertical and one is landscape. So you can pick and choose. If you're watching on your mobile,
you can
choose
switch to the
vertical feed. Yeah, and if you're watching on your computer, you can use landscape mode. So, but thank you for telling us that. All right, good luck, everybody. Very exciting. I believe it's the last grade 1 dirt race of the year. We're
I
off.
mean, all right, there goes Edwin. Come on, JJ, take us home. Mm.
Well, just much the best. What are you going to do?
One more time. Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, we're alive on like a million things. Maybe not in the community ticket, but
Yeah.
for a second, turning for home, I thought your Midland money was gonna
No,
crush.
he looked great, but yeah, goal oriented, too strong.
Yeah, let me mute this. We do this show and we're already an hour in, and I've got a rock star, I've got iced tea, and I've got coffee. So Kieran, I'm gonna let you take the mic for 2 minutes, and I have to run to the.
Oh, he's off. All right. Oh, where did he say he's going to? Oh, Frank, you shouldn't have said you were going there because we have sound effects for where Frank is. See? Oh, yep. Frank had too much Taco Bell last night, so he had to run for the border there. Well, so let's see what we ended up. Pools. Probables. Well, I'm just alive on – Frank's alive to his 3. So when the gates opened, he's alive for $46 for $5. So he'll get $400 if he hits it. And then I'm just 10 to the 10. So I'm in a similar spot, 47 into the next race. I guess we'll go to the comments. What do you guys think here? What was that for there? All right, we need some comments while Frank's gone. Double pool, 270.
Getting the real racetrack experience. The race is over. Your buddy's got to run to the bathroom. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I even had a special effect for that, Frank, just so you know.
It was not that kind of bathroom run. Come on, man. Drinking a lot of caffeine here just to try to keep up with you.
All right, so
Frank,
when you were gone, Frank, you were looking at your 3, Frank, was paying 46, and mine was paying 47 into the 10. We'll see once it goes official if it changed much, but they kind of drifted really close together at the end.
Wow, thank you so much, Paul, for letting us know. I guess, Kieran, Paul's saying the 8 flipped in the paddock.
Yeesh.
That's why cornucopian was scratched. Well, hope the horse is okay. Let me roll through the comments. 275 in the double pool.
Oh,
that's great. We'll check the numbers after. $10 double 6 with all. Win place show on the 6. Sorry about that, but you were really taking a shot, James White. Thank you for joining us. That would have paid massive.
Oh yeah.
So bummed that didn't work out for you. 4 horses to win. If you don't mind, maybe email me, scatoniracing@gmail.com. If you have any ideas on that, I'm we're all ears, but right now StreamYard suggests to do it this way, and so does YouTube because of the way people view it. And I understand, you're right. The viewers are split up. So
And
we got to figure stuff like that out. So just,
yeah, we're I think 60% are mobile viewers now, Frank. So most people are just watching on their phones.
Yeah, they're watching us on the go, man. They can't put us down. They can't put us down. Yeah, Jeff's right. One is for phone, one's for laptop. Anyway, okay. Well, thank you so much for all the comments and letting us know. Jeff, also, drunk betting hasn't worked for you ever. Well, you know what, Jeff? You have to hang out with Kieran.
Yeah.
Because Kieran will get you firing away at all these crazy wagers. It's something big.
Only takes one. Only chip in a chair. You'd be surprised. So the double pool last year, I just looked at Boxing Day. It's hard to compare apples to apples, but opening day last year, Frank, the double was 240. So 35.
275, right? Okay, yeah. Well.
But if
that's
we were
to DTL Crew, man, that's that extra money that we're firing away here.
Yep. But if I change it and we look at Sunday over Sunday, this is tough with the way you push opening days and stuff. It's hard to know.
I think you have to compare opening day to opening day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way you do it. So as long as it's up, it's good.
It's
RDW,
up, yeah.
Pick 3 will take a price hit with the 10. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what these prices
That's right,
pay.
yeah. The pool's going to get diluted because of the 8. Well, let's see.
Yes, it works across devices, but it looks better. If you watch the mobile on your mobile, it looks better.
Yes, because usually on the mobile, you got to switch your phone the other way. Yes.
Yeah. So maybe try that and see what you think, and then just let us know. But yeah, both work on each device, but it's just how they look. It's more aesthetically pleasing.
Will pays, Frank. We're now official.
Yeah.
$46.50 on the double for the 3, $47 for the 10. That's the double. Pick 3. Pick 3. The favorite is number 10 at 225. Number 3, no, not even number 3. Number 2 is the second choice at 254.70. Then number 3 at 255. Pick 4. The 10 is the favorite at 153. The 2 is the second choice at 180. The 3 is third choice at 215. And just looking at the pick 5. Pick 5, the 10 is dominant at 1897. Then the 2 at 2400. And the 3 at 3075. So 10 is dominant favorite. I mean, we even talked about it. We're going to look back and go, yeah, I knew that 10 was going to be a great horse. Or we're going to be saying, yeah, the 10 needed a race.
I don't know. I think Ed DeRosa tweeted out something about because I think his they have a Horse Racing Nation has an algorithm that makes the morning line for Santa Anita. And there was some quote by Baltus saying, I'm really surprised that we're the morning line favorite.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually not a good sign, but maybe
not a good sign, right?
Maybe he's sandbagging, though. But one of the things, I mean,
he could be totally sandbagging.
Baltus's starts, he's 0 for 20. So he's got that against
with European imports? Yeah.
So he's 0 for 20. I mean, and I said on paper, this horse is all class, but then I had a big capital BUT ... I mean, I made it my top choice, but I was like, there's so many questions marks. Like one of my rule of thumbs for years was always bet first time Euro imports from Ireland and the UK. Always, always. But it's not been as solid as it used to be in past years. Past years, they won more times than not. Now it's like, it's not like it used to.
Yeah, it's not like you do, but it also depends on the trainer too, right? So you're saying with first time European imports, Baltus is 0 for 20.
Yeah. But I was surprised when I looked at it. Yeah, I'm looking right here.
That's huge. He's a great turf trainer.
Shipper to the US, he's 0 for 6. Where's my 0 for 20? Let's see. I'm going to go.
Yeah, what is that stat?
I'm going to find it right now.
Even 0 for 6 is big because he's a really good trainer. Oh, here's what Ed posted this. Never a good sign for the morning line when the trainer can't believe his horse is the favorite. me see. I'm gonna scan this real quick while we're.
I don't know. I've had Billy tell us sometimes, I can't believe we're the favorite, and we just destroyed them. You know what I mean? So you never know what's. Maybe he's like, I want to bet.
Here, Karen, she was brought. Oh, she was supposed to run in the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf.
Correct.
And then here's Balda. She had like a right front foot or something. What does that mean? Or something? You're the trainer, you know what she had.
No, it was actually, I think when I read it, it's the exact same thing that scratched Gold Phoenix out of the Eddie Reed. Remember we were ready that morning?
Yeah,
When we did the parade the day before, the hoof things that they put on the horse rub the skin a little bit. And if they see any, like the way the stewards are now, or the vets, they see anything like a scratch or anything, the horse is no racy.
Baltus is so funny. When the author told whoever wrote this column said that the horse was the 5-2 morning line favorite, and Baltus goes, "That's a surprise to me." Baltus said in a phone interview, "They probably just looked at the class and the fact that she's coming off a layoff. She's running Group 1s over there. She won a Group 3 over there."
Oh, so my stats on Baltus before today, Frank, was he's 0 for 20 of his last races in the last month. Baltus is winless. So that was the 0 for 20. Okay. But shipping, he's 0 for 6.
Very, very interesting. Yeah, I mean, he's talking about this horse like she's a 20-dime claimer. She's probably going to win for fun. Oh, that's really funny. Trainers are an interesting breed. That cracks me up. Well, we'll see. We'll see just how good she is. A little cold on the board, 9-2. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm.
Hard to price up, though. You know.
Yes. I was against your 3 and didn't use it on any of my tickets, so we're out of the. Well, you're alive on yours, so I think the 3 is probably going to come through for you, Frank.
Yeah, we did use the 3 on the communal ticket, but we did not use the 10, unfortunately. Yeah. So our community, our combined account is now $80 lighter, Kieran.
120 lighter. So what are you talking about? You had to press it. I was only gonna spend 60, and we're like, press it, 120. So we're down 120 on our community ticket, sir.
Well, I was pressing it with your top choice.
I know. Well, he ran second. Goal oriented was just too strong.
You know why I said press it, Gary? Because A, it was your top choice, and B, there was good value.
Oh, I mean,
the 10 was being overbet.
And you saw who came in third. I think it was your number 7 or the 4. I think came in. Which one was it last? I mean, they weren't catching that.
Paul Victory saying the 6 is taking a lot of money in here. Yeah, the 6, August 16th at Del Mar Oaks was awesome. She had a ton of trouble, and she ran really, really well. Then Glatt got ice cold. Remember, Kieran?
Oh, yeah.
And this horse was no good. Granted, had trouble. Which Glatt are we going to get the first couple of weeks of Del Mar? Are we going to get, Santa Anita? Are we going to get Summer Del Mar Glatt, who couldn't lose, or ice cold Glatt? Right?
Yep.
That's the problem.
You know who's getting a little bit of money as well? The Little Red Feathers Slick is 20-1 down to 9-1. And
wow.
We'll pay on that for the double, Frank, is only $204. I mean, I'll take it, but still, I thought that would have been a lot. I thought that would have been a lot higher, you know?
Honestly, I thought the 20-1 morning line was, pretty good in this field. I just, I thought she was going to need a massive step up, but I hope she wins Ferrari.
What Phil had said and what I heard was, and what Billy read, I mean, this was a horse I really debated buying into back in the day. Is not.
That right? Okay.
But one of the things with Phil, when he thinks they can go longer, pay attention. He knows, when he says a horse can go long, pay attention.
That's a very good point, Kieran, because they don't run too many mile-and-a-quarter races for 3-year-old fillies. So she hasn't really had an opportunity to show just how good she can be going this far.
Yes.
So yeah, okay, that's a good point.
And when they point to long races, especially when Phil does, as we know over the years, he knows he has that stuff planned out like you wouldn't believe.
So I'm looking at optics. I like to use their imputed double odds just to see what the tote looks like. First of all, if anyone's interested in number 4, Ambaya, Kimura is now the jockey because, as we mentioned, Freysu got injured and is off his mount. So number 10, 3.74 to 1 based on the imputed double odds. Cliff's number 3, 3.75 to 1. So they're like separated by a penny.
Well, actually,
and then
Frank,
the 2, 9 to 2.
Remember, we've got the trifecta pool. Let's use it. Let's play around with a trifecta now that we can see what's going on. I mean, we've not had that
Dan
tool
H,
in a
where
while.
are you? You're good at trifectas, Dan. Where are you, Dan H? Come rejoin the chat. I'm going to open the trifecta probable tool.
Yeah,
for those who don't know, for certain tracks on the ExpressBet interface, they have a trifecta probable tool where you can key in the horses you want, and you have an estimate of what those horses are going to pay. Very, very good information. Who are you interested in? Tippy.
Oh, there you go. 10, 11.
Tippy's alive to pick 3.
Very nice.
2, 3, 6, 8, 10, 11. Only 6, 8, 11 pay decent.
Yeah.
He's got a lot. He's really spread. Oh, because of the scratched. Yeah, but still, yeah, you're alive, man. Thanks for joining us, Tippy.
All right, Frank. Let's try. Let's see with the. Let's see what 10, 3, 11 pays. That would probably be one of the lower ones, and then we can get an idea.
All right, hold on one second here. Let me go to it. So, who do you want to finish first in this exercise?
I'll go with your 3 because then you'll win your bet. So let's go with the 3, 10, 11.
Okay, 3, 11, and who's the next?
10.
So the 3, 11, 10 exact. Trifecta. This is for $2, Kieran. Okay.
All right, $2. Okay.
This is for $2. So 3, 10, 11, or 3, 11, 10. What'd you say?
3, 11, 10, and 3, 10, 11.
Okay, 3, 11, 10 is a dime for 2. That's
bucks?
for $2.
So $50 for $1. Okay.
No, 500.
Oh, 500. Oh, okay.
Yeah, a dime is 1,000.
Gotcha.
So 500 for $1, and then the 10, 11.
Let's do 10, 3 so we get like a kind of chalky chalk, and then it'll tell us if it's actually worth tossing money at. What's 10, 3, 11?
Okay, so 10 in the first slot.
Yep.
3 in the second slot, and then the 11. Again, for $2, $6.46. So 300.
That's actually. Those aren't actually bad pays at all.
So you're thinking 310 with 310.11 with 310.11?
Yeah, and then I might throw in like a 527 underneath. You know what I mean? So for some craziness at the bottom,
spread some more. Okay.
Yeah.
But you're looking at the 310 in the top spot.
And let's do a crazy one. What's 5-10-3?
Okay. Oops. What happened? Sorry, I just moved out. Come on, probable trifecta. 5, 10, 11. You said
5-10-3.
Okay. 5 on top, 10 in second, 3. Again, this is for $2, $7.53. So what is that? 375.
Yeah, those are decent pays for just tossing $50 at. You know, maybe I might. We'll see.
Here's my thought. I thought the 3 was a single, and I used the 3 as a single on almost every one of my tickets. Only one of which I'm alive to. But as for my B's, Kieran, I thought like 5 of them could win. So I actually went 2. This is not in order.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Did you like any of those?
I had the 2. I mean, I had the 10. So I mean, I did like the 2. Pradon,
Right.
Will Van.
Okay.
I thought that was you know what I mean. a nice,
Okay.
and Pratt hasn't won from yet, but some very sharp work. So, I mean, that was, if the 10 was not in this race, Frank, I would have probably had 2 as my top choice and 11 as my second choice, if that makes,
Yeah.
if that tells
Okay.
you.
So I might do 310 with 310 with 246 and then come back to 310 with 246 Oh, not 10. Sorry, I'm using 10 on top because that's your pick. 310 with 310 with 2468, and then 310 with 2468 with 310. You were thinking of the 5 and the 11?
I was just, I mean, I originally was just going to go up my 3 picks, 3, 10, 11 on top, and then I would start adding like 7 and 2 underneath. But I might come back and just do 5 as well, just to cheer for the partners.
Do you legitimately like ribbons, or are you just using because of sentimental reasons?
No, I legitimately like ribbons in here. It's going to be on the ride. I mean, we're way out there post 11, but this is a long race. It's not like he has to go. He might, but and maybe Demora. I mean, this horse, when he's won every race, has gone to the front. And him watching the turf course today, he might just go, you know what, guys? I'm going to go to the front. Come catch me.
Yeah, that's a good point. And we saw it with Cabo Spirit. Hey, look, RDW has his long shot play is the 11 in here, and he's also the 2, 3, 8, 10. So he likes all the similar horses.
And the 2 races, the couple of races that he did not win here, he wasn't in the lead. So it seems like it's a horse that, like Cabo, go to the front, come catch me.
Right. Let's look at. I know we shy away from, the high takeout bets, but let's look at. I want to look at the exactas real quick, with my 3 on top. So the 3-2 is the favorite combination. That's paying $15. That's not horrible. Well, I'll tell you right now that 5 slick is taking money in the exotics as well.
And I mean, that also might be our buddy Larry firing away.
Larry, you're hurting your own odds, man.
Yes, yeah.
2, 3, 5, 10 for 4 horses to win. Anybody else got anything cooking? Dan H, if you're listening, chime in, please. Let's see, Karen. What are you're alive to something, right? You must be alive.
I'm alive to the 10. I'm alive to the 5.
In a double or a pick 3?
Double. Pick 3 went down in flames.
Okay, pick 3's down in flames. Was your original double? Is your original double alive? No,
because we had the scratch. It was my backup one where I did 10 with 10, and then I came back with 5,
yes, I see that.
10 with 5. So
right, I got that there. You got 10, 10 for 20. I'm going to star these so I can bring them up so we know to look at.
At least everyone knows. We gamble what we say in this show, and we come in with a plan, but we got to pivot when there's scratches and the pays are good. I mean,
yeah, everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth, right? Didn't Mike Tyson say that? And in this game, you're getting punched in the mouth quite frequently.
And I mean, and if you did a handicapping show on Tuesday for opening day at Santa Anita, did you know the turf course was going to be just go to the front and win every race on turf?
Of course not. Yes.
You had no way to know that.
Hey, do you know Cornucopia was going to flip in the paddock?
Yeah.
Right.
No way to pivot. No way to pivot.
I got to do something with Cliffs here. Well, I'm getting paid. What is my double coming back? I didn't even bother to look.
$46, and you got it 10 times. So you're looking at almost
really good.
You got a nice enough thing where if you're going to do your exactas and tries, Frank, you're using him on top and using him underneath.
Yeah. I might. Let me see. Did you figure out what you're going to do yet, Kieran?
No, I've not, because I'm trying to get into my.
So wait a second. Are the trifectas $1 minimum at Santa Anita?
Yeah, they were.
I never played them. They're not 50 cents.
No, they were at the last meet too. When we started doing bets, we're like, "Why? Where's the 50-cent option?"
No, this is great that they're $1.
Yeah, and we can see what's going
on.
About
higher minimums, man. This is awesome. I didn't know that.
it might keep the robots out a little bit more, and hammer the exactas, which is great for us as.
Yeah, I actually really like that higher minimum stuff. It forces you to be a better handicapper. You can't be lazy and just start throwing horses in. So you have to be much more targeted. So let's see, I'm just going to price it out. If I did 2,
you got 4 minutes,
3,
just so you know, Frank.
Yeah, I'm just messing around. I might do something, I might not. We'll see. I'm just going to see how much this costs.
Well, we need 3 or 10 to win, so that we have a win on our opening day show that we've had at every opening day show. So.
I know.
So you can't bet too much against your horse. Maybe you use the 10 defensively on top or something.
Yeah. No, here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do 2, 3, 10 with 2, 3, 10 with 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's only $24. Let's see. I don't know. I don't really play trifectas, but let me look what that lowest bet would pay.
Yeah,
it might not be worth it for me, 2, 3, 10. So I'm gonna price it out with 3, with 2. Yeah, if it comes 3, 2, 10, it's only paying 64 for $2. It's not worth it.
Oh,
so I can't
3,
play
2,
that
10?
combo.
Yeah, what's 10-3? Oh yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah.
10 with 3 with 2.
Yeah.
$32 for $1. Yeah, you got to be really clever about that.
Yeah, that's that. You gotta hammer one of your horses a lot more, and yeah.
Well, I think I'm just gonna sit chilly with the 3. That was my strongest opinion. I'm getting paid. If that horse wins, I'm getting paid $400 because of my double. And if the horse loses, then I was wrong, right? I mean,
yeah.
That's how the cookie crumbles. But yeah, again, Kieran and I cannot reiterate just how important it is to be flexible and to be pivot. We've talked about this before. We've been guests on a lot of selection-oriented shows. I used to host Best Bet. That was a selection-oriented show with some wagering thrown in. But, I did my write-up for the website.
Yeah, I have my write-up here, and it's like this.
Yeah, exactly, because everything changed today. I mean, the turf course changed. The turf course, I believe, was tilted a little bit towards speed. We have cornucopian scratching. That's why we love doing this show, because we are playing the races. We are gambling. So let's gamble together in real time and use our collective knowledge to, not just support these low takeout, higher minimum wagers, but, to win money. We've been on a pretty good run of late, haven't we?
Yes. I'm just looking at the pools to see exacta. I'm just curious.
Okay.
10 over 3 is 20. 10 over 2 is 17, Frank. So 2 is getting, and then let's go and look at your 3 over 2 is 14. 3 over 10 is 21. So 2 has gotten a lot of money in the underneath pools. At 7-2,
yeah.
That horse seems like it should be.
Yeah, I'll tell you if it's going to come in. Let's see. According to optics, let me just check real quick. And then I want to roll through the comments to see who we should be rooting for the crew. But real quick here on the imputed odds, they have Will Van at about 9-2. They have Cliffs at 7-2. And then they have Atzela at 7-2 as well. And really, it's just those 3 horses. It'll be interesting to see where the late money, the robot money shows up. Who are they going to hammer? Carlos, 50 to win on Cliffs. Live by the wager, die by the wager. Love it. Where's Nick Sievers tonight? I don't know. Nick had a good run playing a Turfway tournament last week. So maybe he's in Hawaii having a Corona on the beach.
I was gonna spend a bunch of money doing different crap, Frank. I'm just gonna do 50 to win on my number 10. Go with my handicapping feel.
Yeah,
yep.
Keep it simple.
And we've actually, one of the things we've noticed too, looking at when we've been around the different tracks, we're all usually focused on the exponentially big trifecta and exacta pays when I thought 10 would be 2-1 and he's 7-2. I'm getting 3 times more money, and I thought he was the best horse. Why am I not betting him to win? I'm getting more money.
That's a great point, Kieran. And based on the imputed odds that we saw, he might come in a little bit, but he's not going to go off at 7-5. You know. Yep. And the pool's shut, right? 2 minutes.
Yes.
So it's closed. So we'll see some money, but we won't see that big late odds drop that we used to see.
Yeah, right now.
So Dan's alive to the. Go ahead.
I was going to say some huge money already. Almost 400,000 in the win pool, Frank. And your 3, your 3 is 90K for win, 18 for place, and the 10 is 73 and 16. Actually, the 2 has taken a lot of money, 75 and 17. So yeah, if you're looking at the betting, it's a 3-horse race. It's 10, 2, or what do you mean? 3, 2, 10.
Okay, well, Dan is alive to the 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Cat Mondo is alive to the 2, 3, 4, 10. The ones Kieran just mentioned, the 2, 3, 10 taking all the money. Last race exacta box. 8 over 2, 4, 5, 10, and I guess coming back 2, 4, 5, 10 over 8. Who's the 8? Did we talk about the 8 at all?
Totally justified.
Nick
That's JJ's horse. I did not jump on that one at all, but I always look at his horses.
Oh, that's the Anamia horse.
Yeah.
Interesting. 11. All right. Good luck, Nick Sievers. He's got the 4 and the 6 in the pick 3. Good for him. Sweating the Eagles-Bills game. All right. Well, good luck on that, Dan. Charlie, 11 or 7 to win place. 10, 7, 11, 3. Well, the 7's got to be a much better price, right? That's Kieran's horse.
Yeah, 35 to 1. Nice.
2. Well, then seems the one to be 4, 9, press 2. All right. And then Jeff is alive to the 2, 3, 10, 3 times on the double. All right. Good luck, everybody. Hey, if the 7 or the 11 win, Kieran, we're looking at a pick 6 carryover.
Oh, really?
We have racing tomorrow, by the way, right?
Yes, we do. Actually, we have racing tomorrow. Then they take a day off for Tuesday, and then Wednesday through Sunday.
All right, they're off. Good luck, everyone. Your ribbons really slowed it down, Kieran. That's exactly what you thought might happen, right?
Yeah, he's in control of the race.
I'm putting my 3 up for good luck here.
Although I think he should have pressed it a little bit more. I think this is playing into your 3 perfect.
They're going slow, 48 and 2. Hey, Flick's in a good spot. Good luck for LD and the LRF crew.
Yeah. Rispoli's probably going. I thought they'd be going faster.
I was going to say, I want to see the 3 rip it open here. Just rip it open.
Wow, 5 is traveling great if she's as good as.
Just rip it open with this 3. The 2's going to be tough. KK is going to pip us. Oh my goodness. The other Thomas. Oh, Cliff second. Wow. KK with a grade 1.
All right. Is that his second grade 1? Because I know he won a grade 1 on our horse, Gold Phoenix. Has he won any other?
I have no idea.
Wow. That was his
that horse.
That was his pickup bound too, right? He replaced Freshu. What a great Freshu's got to be going. Ricky, you screwed me out of some good money there.
I can't believe Cliffs ran second. Oh my God, I was looking at a really nice, really, really nice pay. No excuse for the three of the two. The four was just a better horse. Let me see what I had. Ambaya has run well enough to pick up checks since she broke her maiden at first asking, but she hasn't really shown up with a big breakout race. I do think she'll be finishing up nicely. Third off the bench and getting more ground, but she will need a step forward. Well, guess what? She stepped forward today in a big way.
Yeah. I thought DeMuro should have. I think he slowed it down too much for everyone else. I thought he should have. I thought he should have come catch me, and he.
Yeah, that horse is not in this class though. That horse is not even close. I think Ortiz is the one who screwed it up on Cliffs. He should have been the one who.
Someone should have. They were going too slow. I'm like, dude, you want to be going really fast, and no one's going to catch up. Yeah,
he was stealing off a horse who had no chance. He's the one who should have dictated the race, and he let the race be dictated to him. If Pratt was on Cliffs, Cliffs wins for fun.
Oh, absolutely. I would agree.
Anyone have the 4? Yeah, Carlos. I mean, I don't think it was a great ride. I'll tell you that. You don't want to stalk in a turf race. You either would be covered up. You could have been covered up or whatever. But anyway, brutal. Yeah, Tippy. So sorry, man. That is brutal. No excuses for Will, then. Yeah, well, you got your double. All right. Good for you, Dan. Kieran. Double trouble.
Yeah, we blanked on opening day. I blame the rain delay. That's what it was.
That's right. Well, we didn't blank. I mean, we did.
Well, we had lots of we had
stuff cooking.
But I mean, that's why I have this. This is us now.
As long as you don't break your monitor. Terry's in the other room singing, "Blame it on the rain." Oh my God! So, who finished second? No, because Jay had 8 with 2, 4, 5, 10. I don't think the 8 was in there, right? No.
I don't think the 8 was in there. No.
So here's what I'm glad. You know what? I saved money on my trifecta, Kieran, because my trifecta was going to be 2, 3, 10 with 2, 3, 10 with 2, 3, 4 with 2, 3, 4. I would have had the 4 in second and third, but not on top. But I don't think it's going to pay that much anyway because of the 3 and the 2, right? So I don't think we really messed up anything there. I don't feel bad. I had a strong opinion with Cliffs, and all of my bets reflected that opinion. And I was alive 25 times to the horse and the double. So,
and
it looks like Nick hit. Good for Nick.
Your horse fired, but that 10 was nowhere. I mean, that's what we got. The 10 was absolutely nowhere, not even a run.
Yeah. How about that? When the trainer's like, "Oh, I'm kind of surprised she's the favorite." Like, that's a toss.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have found that out 4 days ago. You find that out today, and you should have pivoted off, but we didn't.
Right? Yeah. Jeff, sorry. Yes, we're all going home in trouble, but it was a fun show. We might do a show on Thursday, right, Kieran?
Yeah, New Year's Day. Yep.
Yeah, we might do New Year's Day. We'll see, and hopefully have some.
Now it's all going to be. I mean, I think we should, but FYI for everyone. There's racing tomorrow, but then racing's back Wednesday through Sunday. But it's that time of the year. Rain is coming again to Southern California. I think we have rain Wednesday through Saturday. I'll look again, but.
And what do you have tomorrow? I mean, we could do a double show. Double.
Tomorrow's crystal clear weather, so we could tomorrow. I guess if the group wants to ask for a show tomorrow, maybe we do a show tomorrow. I don't know. You tell me, Frank.
I don't know. We'll discuss.
That's usually when you're in your coffin, isn't it? After your weekend of working.
Well, but I had to pivot because of the weird schedule. So, like Kieran said, they're racing tomorrow, and then they're off Tuesday, and then they're coming back Wednesday through Sunday. So we have a lot of opportunities to do shows. We just got to figure out which ones.
I'm thinking,
do a show.
I think we should do a show tomorrow, Frank, and you know why? I just pulled up the weather forecast. Rain, 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 rain.
Yeah, okay. But it's
Starting
clear
on
tomorrow?
Wednesday. Tomorrow is sunny, beautiful weather. So,
How
but
about
I mean,
this? Mike Whalen wants us to do a show. All right, Mike, we appreciate you joining the chat. Make sure everybody likes and subscribes. Jeff, that would be great. You know what, though? You want to just, well, I got to write up the pick 3 anyway. Do you want to do the pick 3 or just the double? What do you think, Kieran?
let's do both. Pick 3. I think they go hand in hand. I mean, I'm starting to pivot. I mean, you're doing the pick 3 now for Santa Anita on the website, and they're all turf on your write-ups. So I'm pivoting the way. I mean, even though my name's California Pick 4, us doing the show, I pivoted away to the pick 3 anyway. So I think I'm going to start doing the same thing. So we'll both. So you can't say you have an advantage. I think I'm going to start doing the same thing. Write-ups for
do it, and then
because then everyone's got something to read, and then we come on and do our show.
That's right,
and they can see how quickly we pivot.
I think you should definitely do that, Kieran. Also, because if the races lay out the right way and they're close enough, we could also include the all turf. We could start the show off with the first leg of the all turf. Now, remember, they have Santa Anita often runs 2 turf races to end the card because they can run down the hill and those sprint races, right? So they can do back to back. So if there's a scenario where like race 7 is a turf race, race 8 is dirt, and then turf, we could conceivably do a show. So
yeah, because I'm looking like if we're looking tomorrow, and I think tomorrow starts. Hang on, let me pull it here. Monday the 29th, because I know I looked earlier. The last race tomorrow is the turf. Race before is dirt. Downhill race 7. So I think tomorrow the all turf pick 3 starts at 2:00. Race 5. And the last race is at 4:00. So it's just a 2.5-hour show. I mean, we did 900 hours last month.
I know. Let's hold off on the all turf tomorrow, but we'll do the late pick 3.
Late pick 3, and that looks late pick 3, and that looks like the start time would be we'd hop on at like 2:20 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll set up this. We'll talk after, and we'll set up the studio. But it looks like we'll do race 7, 8, 9 tomorrow for the late pick 3 and the double. As always, that is our brand. Jeff's giving you some advice here. California pick 3. Check the domain name. Dan H is off tomorrow. He'll tune in. Horse to win. I join. Yes, please join.
Oh, we gotta like and subscribe. We gotta juice those numbers. And you guys have started liking our videos more, and the YouTube algo is going, good job, and showing us to more people. So that's what it's all about.
Look, 4 Horses to Win just said he's glad he found our show. So let us know how you found us. We want more people to find us. All right. Well,
we did not hit it today, Frank, but we always do this just to prove it to people. Let's do the parlay pays and just see what the parlay is.
The parlay is going to be a little weird because of the big scratch.
Oh, because of that. Yeah, the scratch might.
So let's not do the parlay today, but you know what? Let's do the double pools.
Oh, yes. I'll look at last year and you pull up this year's.
Yep. I'll tell you what they did this year and you look up last year, and I would be shocked if we didn't crush it today. Shocked.
So 2024, and we're just doing opening day, the 26th last year. When was Christmas last year?
Opening day to opening day. I think that's the fairest comparison.
When was it last year? When was opening day last year? Was it? It was the 26th.
Sure it was probably the 26th, which was
Thursday the 26th.
There you go.
Yeah, because Christmas was on Thursday this year, right? All right. So, all right. What do you got as your number, Frank?
Okay. The double pool today was 342,345.
342,000. The double last year was 240,000. Up
100 grand.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Not too shabby, huh?
What was the pick 3?
327,000. The double is bigger than the pick 3.
Yes.
Double trouble, guys.
And the pick 3 was 261, but yeah, double was more than the pick 3. Very nice.
Let's keep going just to see what the other pools did. The pick 4, 793.
602.
And the pick 5, 953. I'm surprised that didn't get to $1 million.
Pick 5 last year was 1.4 million.
Yeah, wow. The pick 5 took a big hit because we don't do a show.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
we're doing double. So can you put all those numbers in a chart like you usually do? And I want to see how much percentage we're up and all that fun stuff. Oh, yeah, what was the? I was going to say with the all turf. Let me see if I can find that pool.
Did they do that last year? I don't think they had that one last year, Frank.
I think they
did have it last year. Yes, they did.
Let me see. I think it looks like it might have been 127,000.
It was 138 last year.
Okay. So that was slower this year, but we didn't do the show. So
we didn't do a show, and people are still, I think people probably looked at it and thought it was similar to the Gulfstream one that was like 8 hours between races.
Right. Yeah.
And they don't know that Santa Anita does it a little different where they're not as far apart. I mean, your money's not tied up too long.
Yeah, I think people did it because it was a novelty that first time last year. And then people are a little hesitant about it now. But if we start to talk about it and write about it and push it,
where do we get all our prices usually, Frank? On the grass. And we're gonna have some of those crazy maiden special weights in that all turf pick 3. We'll get some once they start seeing gigantic payouts. The money comes usually.
All right. Well, good job, everyone. Sorry, most of us are going home in trouble. Congrats to Nick Sievers who hit. Dan H grinded out a little bit of a profit. So that's always nice. Anybody else who won, congratulations. And Kieran, I'm taking your crown away.
Yep. Well,
nobody
only
gets
one in a row
today.
One in a row.
Huh?
You were like, the monkey's off your back, and I'm like, no, he's not. He just took one finger off. He's still on there.
I know. I mushed you. I'm sorry. Anyway, all right, guys. Look for information on our X feed. We will probably do the late pick 3 again. Because now I feel like I got to come back and win, right? We got to win.
And I think we have to do it because weather's coming in. So we've got a beautiful weather tomorrow. So why not? And
they might be canceling days or whatever. So that's a great call, Kieran.
Yep.
Great call. All right. Till then.
Well, thanks for watching, guys.
What happens when you don't hit the late double?
Go home in trouble.
C'est la vie.